Hey y'all, my name is Tatiana from Quirky Tatiana, and today I decided to do a book review on Harry Potter and the Cursed Child because I got that book for Christmas and I finally got the time to read it, found the time to read it, and I did, and guess what? I enjoyed it. So here is the book, and essentially what it's about. It's about time travel. It starts off by the ending of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So, well, not the very ending, but the epilogue at the end, where they're dropping Albus off for his first year at Hogwarts. So that's where the story begins, and then time passes. And then the story takes place 4 years later. Yeah, 4 years later, when he's on his 4th year of Hogwarts. And then they get this idea to time travel because his dad finds a time turner. Since he's in Auror, or however you say it, I don't know how to say that word, but it's spelled Auror. The way she mentions it, which is basically the police in the wizarding world. So Harry is one of them, and he finds a time turner. He confiscates it, and then since Hermione is Minister for Magic, I don't know if she tells her daughter or something happens that she ends up finding out. So then she finds out, and then she tells her cousin, which is Albus. So she tells him, and then he thinks, hey, why don't I time travel and get Cedric Diggory back to y'all. Remember Cedric Diggory if y'all have read this Harry Potter series? Well, yes. Since Harry Potter and Cedric Diggory got the Triwizard Tournament Cup, and then you know what happens in the graveyard. Voldemort comes back to life, and then he kills him. Because he said, kill the spare. Well, he dies. So yeah, so they're basically trying to go back in time and prevent him from winning the Triwizard Tournament with Harry because he wants to save him or whatever. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to get, like, approval from his dad or something, because for some reason he thinks his dad does not like him. He thinks he doesn't like him and stuff like that, so I think that's what he tries to do. But then it all goes wrong. He changes time, and then Ron ends up getting married with somebody else. He gets married with somebody else, and then guess what? Albus is not sorted into Gryffindor. He originally was sorted into Slytherin, and then he became best friends with Malfoy's son. So yeah, that's what happens. So then when he changes time, he ends up being sorted into Gryffindor. So he's so confused. And then his dad forbids him from being friends with him, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, they change time again. They go back in time. And they make Harry Potter dead. So, Harry Potter dies, and then Voldemort won the Battle of Hogwarts. So then everything's dark and terrible. Just terrible. I don't want to say too much, but yes, everything's terrible. So then Albus finds Severus Snape, because apparently he's still alive in that time. So Albus finds him. Wait, not Albus, Scorpius, because Albus cannot be alive if Harry Potter's dead. Scorpius finds him, and then he gets his help, and then he goes back in time, and then everything is better. Everything is better. But not better, because they change the time to the way it was in the beginning of the book. But then something happens. They decide to get rid of the time turner, him and Albus. And then it turns out there was this girl helping them. Her name is Delphi. She's evil. So then she does some evil stuff. Guess what, guys? Voldemort has a daughter. She is his daughter. Undercover. She is the daughter of Bellatrix Lestrange and Voldemort. Like, what? Like, I know, like, it's just like, what? When I read it, I was looking at my book, I was like, what? Because, what? I was just so incredibly surprised, like, why? Why? But yes, it took me by surprise to know that he had a daughter, she had a daughter, they had a daughter with each other. Oh, God. And at the end, well, everything is better. Like, they stop her because then she's the evil one, you know, she's Voldemort's daughter. She's trying to prove herself to her dad. So, they do a bunch of evil things. Well, she does. And she's trying to force Albus and Scorpius to do things that they don't want to. So then they end up traveling back to Godric's Hollow, 1981, which is when Harry Potter beat Voldemort. You know, when the whole series started. You know, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the very beginning of it, where it was like, he who must not be named. Oh my God, what a happy day. Harry Potter is such a great boy, and stuff like that. So yeah. So that's what happens. They go back in time, and then she tries to stop her dad. Delphi tries to stop her dad from killing Harry Potter. But of course that is impossible because they stop her. You know, Harry Potter and his friends save the day again. So yeah, that is what happens at the end. And then, the very end, Harry Potter and his son forgive each other for things that were happening. I didn't mention what was happening, but you know, if y'all want to read the book, y'all can go read the book. So yeah, I don't want to give too much away in case you're interested. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's basically what happens. And yeah, I enjoyed this book. I did not enjoy it as much as the series because it focused more on Harry and Ron and Hermione, but mostly Harry, which was so interesting. And then it gives vivid images in my head describing all the things that were happening. Well, this one didn't because it's a play, obviously, but I enjoyed the series better. I love this book, though. This book was awesome. I enjoyed the series better, but this book was also good. So I would recommend it if y'all wanted to read it. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Come on, people, subscribe. Do me the favor, why don't you? Yeah. So, if y'all want to see more of my videos, I will leave links over here. Yes. And if you would like to subscribe, I will leave a link over here. Okay, you guys. Bye. I will see you all next week.